Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and their in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off the day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Chu. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 2 for 3. Bregman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 3-1 pitch, and a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's George Springer. In his career against Mike Minor, he's a .333 hitter. Minor sets, trying to work it full on 3-1. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. George Springer has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Tyler White. And that misses. 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. He'll come home with it. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers nothing. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Roy Oswalt is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Settling in now, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's the ball popped up high in the air for the catcher Gaddis. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Adur is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Next up for the Astros, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
3-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And the 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, He's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Gaddis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sliders in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters too.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit to short. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. Oswalt ready, the 1-1. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Two and two. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Gaddis finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Choo is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Buddy.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Buddy Bell, man at first after the 2-out walk. Odor, runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This is line to left. Chu is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chu has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Minor has his target, 1-1 on its way. Push to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, George Springer. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Tyler White. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Correa over at second. Springer on at first with 2 down. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, and they'll need him to get something going here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Ronald Guzman. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Gaddis is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Guzman is retired, 2 down now. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally,
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gaddis. 1-1. Fouled off. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second, he's on his way to 3rd. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Gaddis takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Bartolo Colon answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Jose Altuve will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Three-two pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten the call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros leave them loaded. They lead it 3-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now as we roll through it again. Remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Adrian Beltre. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Odor. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
In now, Tyler White. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word.
Now
1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Buddy Bell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oswalt's afternoon of work, 66 pitches to this point. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bell is off of first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Still down 3-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. The 2-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Evan Gattis now standing in. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's just 1 for 6. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Beltran. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. Colon gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Guzman. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Guzman is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here, as there are 2 gone.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now, with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now batting, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Chu at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. Popped him up. Guzman over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw back to first by Colon, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 out here and a runner at second. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara, and that retires the side. Astros lead 1. They lead it 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oswalt ready, the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is on the ground over to first. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oswalt has posted zeros through the first 6 1/3. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding forward now is the DH, Buddy Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Here's George Springer. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 2-1 home. This is pulled into right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gaddis.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready with the 1-1. Up around the face. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is popped up. Guzman is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up now, Ronald Guzman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 3, Delino Shields.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. One out, nobody on. Three and two now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1 to Shields. The runner at second with one away. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And it's fouled away. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Correa has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Tony Barnett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Josh Reddick. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. A runner at second, nobody out. Popped up. Andrews moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Standing in, Jeff Bagwell. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Reddick leads off second with one gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, and that ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 4-0 Houston. Chris Davinsky is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Striding in to start the ninth, Nomar Mazara, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Buddy Bell, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled away. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rangers are back within a couple. It's now a 4-2 game. Well, Bart, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Billy Wagner takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Set, and the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roy Oswalt gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Mike Minor couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Roy Oswalt. His record is now 1-0. The save goes to Billy.